Here. Oh, hello, guys.
It's like you're stimming.
Alright. We might be live right now, so.
Oh, look at that hair, bruh. Woo-wee.
Wait, y'all can hear us?
Oh, we're back? Yay! Yeah.
We good?
Oh, wait, so did they do that better?
I hope so.
I hope not. Alright, we're back. We're up and running.
Alright. There we go. Now we have the chat.
Alright.
Alright.
Wait.
Can y'all hear us?
Before we get to it, welcome to the Lanyap Sports Podcast.
There we go. Check. You're out of frame.
That's
Puka Nakua.
That's when we were fixing. That's whenever you were still holding your phone. They'll be able to see me now. We're good.
Puka here. Nice. Thank you for being here, Puka Nakua. We love that.
Glad to have you, Puka Nakua.
Yes. Alright. This will be our third.
Third and final try.
Yes.
If it screws up again, that's it.
We're pushing it back.
We're calling
a week.
quits.
Yes.
Podcast deleted. Not active.
Thank you, Tyler.
I'm stunning.
All right.
Oh, strawberry lemonade monster for America. All right, bruh. It
Alright.
doesn't even show up.
Okay, so last time we were doing this, we talked about stuff for like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Did y'all hear us talk about Brendan Sorsby? Were y'all here for that?
Yes, because this would be like our third, maybe fourth time talking about Brendan Sorsby.
Yeah, we could talk about Brendan Sorsby again, but like if we see like one person or two people talk about it, we're not talking about it.
Yeah.
So, let's see.
Anybody.
Okay.
All right, let's do it. Thank you, Skylar.
Thank you.
Yes, that is Skylar, our intern.
Wait, which one did I do?
I don't know.
Oh, I remember. All right, go ahead.
All right. So, first thing we're going to talk about, for those who didn't see it, we are going to talk about Brendan Sorsby. Hit it.
Wrong
It's not the one you used.
Oh, my bad.
That's not the one. This is our sound guy. He's our intern.
Yes.
He sucks, apparently. I don't know.
You're the sound guy.
Yes, you did.
It was the kids cheering one because you were talking about how it was spitting
It
out.
wasn't that one.
It wasn't that one.
No, like whatever. We're going to talk
Anyways.
about Brendan Sorsby. So, for those who don't know, stop laughing. For those who don't know, Brendan Sorsby, he's a quarterback. He just transferred from Cincinnati to. Thank you, Max. He just transferred from Cincinnati to Texas Tech, and he got busted like a few months ago for gambling on his own team to lose back whenever he was the quarterback at Indiana. And he bet like over $90,000 on stuff like this. Thank you, Skylar.
Thank you.
Bet over $90,000 just for his team to lose. It's pretty messed up.
I would say so, yes.
Yeah. And Nate drinking Red 40. He is, yeah. Not anymore.
Not anymore.
So whenever
Drinking.
what is that?
You keep calling.
Okay. Whenever he got busted for drinking, you're distracting me. Whenever he got busted for gambling all of that money on his own team to lose, everyone thought, oh, so he got busted. That's like a rule you can't break. So now he's done with college football, right? No.
My bad.
No, you're good. You're good. Isn't that the one you used?
Yeah.
Yeah. So instead, he decided to file a lawsuit saying, oh, I went to rehab. If I don't play football, this is going to be detrimental to my health. I have to play football or else my health will be damaged. One more time.
Yeah.
Thank you.
3 bros for Brendan Sorsby. For Brendan Sorsby.
So that, in my opinion, that's a whole load of BS about how you can play football. What am I saying? We've already talked about this 2 times.
Yes.
It's hard for me to say it again. He got busted. He filed a lawsuit. I can't do this. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I already talked about this. It's hard saying it again. So
You might be fired after that.
yeah, yeah, you are being banned.
No cursing.
I didn't curse. I said 2 letters. So he filed a lawsuit, and obviously you want us to talk about the judge.
Yes. In case y'all weren't aware of this, the judge for the trial is a lifelong Texas Tech fan. Went to Texas Tech, got a degree from Texas Tech, has multiple pictures online with the Red Raider, like the mascot for Texas Tech. This dude loves Texas Tech more than anything. Probably even his own wife, if I had to guess. Bruh. So, yeah, it is 100% biased, in my opinion.
Yeah, like if you're actually going to side with him, then there's got to be some sort of bias. But shut up, Max.
Thank you, Max.
So shut up. Thank you. Instead of not being able to play college football anymore, now he gets to only miss 2 games, which the 2 games he's missing is nobody's. The Texas Tech is not missing out on anything, so it's going to be like nothing even happened, which is it just feels so rigged because Brendan Sorsby was like so wrong about what he did, and he's pulling the card. Oh, I went to rehab. That means I can go back to football because I learned from my mistakes.
He did not learn nothing. He didn't learn anything. There he goes, Abel. There's proper grammar. But yeah, he didn't learn anything. I can guarantee you that there's going to be another situation where he's going to get probably 10,000 bets this time.
Yeah.
And there'll probably be, if he gets drafted to, I don't know, some random team. Let's say the Raiders have Mendoza. The Colts, we'll say. NCAA scripted? Yes. NCAA is scripted.
Clearly it is.
Yes.
And yes, Max. Clearly there's no rules anymore. If you, like, because everyone is just breaking the rules nowadays. There's no point even having rules anymore.
No, it's if you break a rule and you get kicked off the team or you can't play anymore, you're not eligible. You just run to your local judge and they'll be like, "You're good. Play. Yeah, you're fine."
Yeah, just be like, "Oh, yeah, my mental illness. I'll die if I don't play college football. Just let me play, please." I guess it'll work now. So there you go. There's Brendan Sorsby.
Yes, Brendan Sorsby is he does have a gambling problem. I'm glad that he's in therapy and rehab, but he's not gonna learn from his mistakes.
And even if he does learn from his mistakes,
Yes.
even if he did go to rehab, like, you shouldn't use rehab as a way to get back into college football because
Exactly.
that's something you should do either way. Like, you shouldn't have to go to rehab just so you can get back to football. Like, you clearly have a problem, get it fixed, whether you get back into football or not.
Yes.
That's just the stupid part. And his health is not going to drain from not being able to play football. If anything, that would help because he was gambling on games he was playing in. So if anything, that would help his addiction because he wouldn't bet on himself. It just makes no sense. But yeah, that's pretty much all we have for the Brendan Sorsby drama. Nate, how was meeting Lane Kiffin? How was meeting Lane Kiffin, Nate?
Oh,
Tell
meeting
him about
Lane
it.
Kiffin was great. I was working on a job for LSU and got to see Lane Kiffin working out. All I did was say hi because I didn't want to bother him all too much. But yeah, internally I was freaking out. That's exactly how my head was. I was
Thank
like,
you,
what?
Sam.
So yeah, it was wonderful meeting him, even though I didn't say anything but "How you doing, Coach?" to him. But you know what? That's better than nothing. Yes, I was very sad. I was very, very sad. But yeah, he only stopped for a couple minutes, did a quick workout, and then walked off. So yeah.
All right. So, is there anything else about college football y'all want to talk about? Because that's
Yes.
about it. Because last week we had a whole lot to talk about because it was the first podcast in months, so
Yes.
there's the whole off season to talk about. And fast forward 1 week, there's not much to talk about.
Nothing has happened except Bringers be betting and getting caught.
Yeah, so now we're going to make a bunch of more NFL predictions. Yay!
There we go. That's exactly what we want to see. This will be on the Lanyap Sports Instagram.
Yeah.
So that's
Get Skywell on the pod. Y'all want to see the sound guy? This is the sound guy.
sound guy reveal.
Here's the sound guy. There's the sound guy.
Okay, and there he goes. Bye, sound guy.
Oh,
All
I
right,
got this.
talk about Southeastern.
Southeastern has nothing going on.
Yeah, nothing.
Nothing.
They're not
Nothing
even
at all.
FBS, so there's not much worth talking about.
No,
Caleb Proctor.
there's Caleb Proctor.
Yeah.
He got injured.
Yeah.
He tore his meniscus, and he's going to be out for the whole rookie season. So,
Give
yeah.
it up for Southeastern.
There we go.
Our only NFL player.
Uh-huh. The highest drafted Southeastern football player does not get to play a single snap.
Yeah. Thanks, Jules. All right, time to talk about the NFL.
Here we go.
So, first things first, what we're going to talk about is potential breakout candidates. Okay? And I'm not going to talk. Why do you keep looking at me? We're not going to talk about rookies because you can't really have a rookie breakout because it's their first year.
Yeah.
We're just talking about players that have already played snaps in the NFL and haven't had their moment yet because they haven't really had the chance or they just haven't shined yet. But now, going into this season, they have a real chance at proving they're a star.
Yeah.
And these are a bunch of people that we have. The first group of people I want to talk about is multiple people on the Giants offense. If you watched the last podcast, you probably heard me glazing the Giants offense with a bunch of other teams. If Malik Neighbors can stay healthy, he will be a star because we already saw him play like 3 weeks last year, and he was like having incredible games. And even with Russell Wilson as his quarterback, he's not even playing football anymore.
No.
And some other people is please stop glancing at me. Is Jackson Dart and Cam Scadaboo. They're such a fun duo to watch. And whenever they were healthy, they were actually like winning games. They beat the Eagles, it was at home, but they beat the Eagles, and that was really impressive because
That's all
the
that
Eagles-
matters.
The Eagles were good,
Yeah.
and they're just like an actual good offense if they're all healthy. If Jackson Dart doesn't get concussions, and if Cam Scadaboo doesn't destroy his leg again,
And
Malik Neighbors
does not tear every single ligament and tendon in his knee, then
If they can stay healthy, they will actually be such an electric and fun offense to watch.
yes, 100%.
And someone else I have. Do you want to talk about anyone? Any of these people?
Oh,
or
I mean-
anyone you can come up with? It's just names I wrote down.
I can talk about yeah, I got you.
All right.
One of the guys that I want to talk about is y'all 100% know that he got traded to the Patriots, but going from Eagles to Patriots, AJ Brown. AJ Brown getting traded. I would love to see, and I know that this is like he's been in the league for a while, and I say a while, not like Aaron Rodgers, but like you know what I mean. He's been there a hot minute, but I do want to talk about him because going from Jalen Hurts to now Drake May, you're going for a quarterback and an offense that's like run first, run second, pass third. Now you're switching to an offense that's pass first, pass second, pass third, pretty much. Like, really, and your guys in the backfield, you're talking about Ramondre Stevenson and Travion Henderson. You talked about them. They're more of receiving backs than they are running backs. They're more of like nice little what's the route I'm thinking of? Like little out route guys. Something like that. So like I feel like Drake May getting this addition to his team is going to not only improve Drake May for even though he was great last season, but not only improve him, but as well improve AJ Brown. And I can confidently say that AJ Brown will have one of, if not the best season of his whole career in at New England. And I would say that.
I like it. I like it.
Lanyap hot take right there. Nate's hot takes. There we go.
Do you think he's going to be a? Do you think he's going to be more of a top 10 or a top 5 receiver?
I mean, you got like your Pukas and your JSN. Shout out Max. So yeah, you got those guys. Those are your automatic top twos right there.
Mhm.
In my in almost everybody's opinion, that's the top twos. I mean, you want to talk top three? You gotta say
Jamar Chase.
Jamar Chase. You know what? Even if you want to say Jettas, if you want to put Jettas in there, I will say that Jettas is one of the greatest, if not the greatest, wide receiver right now. Only because the reason why he doesn't have as many yards is because the quarterbacks suck for the Vikings. They're not good. They're awful. If you have 9 thrown to you, like that's awful. No. So like, I mean, Jettas I would put in top 5 right now still. I would still put Jettas in top 5. But you know what? AJ Brown might come in 5th.
Okay.
I will say that AJ Brown might come in 5th. And then yeah, maybe I would say either 5th or like 7th, 8th, something like that. Like from 8th to 5th, that's where I have AJ Brown
Okay.
in preseason rankings.
Lucky Fu asks, are the Patriots frauds? Do you think that's a no?
Are the Patriots frauds? After all of what I just said about the Patriots, I will 100% say and turn my stuff around and say that yes, the Patriots are frauds.
Oh. Okay.
I was like the Patriots are frauds. No, they had a weak schedule, and now that they have one of the hardest schedules in the NFL right now in this upcoming season, yeah, the Patriots are frauds. They might make it to the playoffs, and they might be like first or second round exits. But I will say AJ Brown's going to have himself a hell of a year, But that doesn't mean that the Patriots are going to have a hell of a year. It's thank you,
Thank you, sound guy.
Thank you, sound guy. That was very well placed. You do not insult your boss. There's a hierarchy here.
I'm going to give my stance about the Patriots too. So, you think the Patriots are frauds? Do you still stand on AJ Brown being a potential top 5 receiver, even though the Patriots are frauds?
Yes, I mean it's the same thing as looking at like Jamar Chase on the Bengals.
Okay.
I will say that he was a top 5 receiver, maybe top 10. Well, he was a top 10 receiver, maybe top 5, and I mean he had Joe Flacco, very beaten up Joe Burrow. Then to now a very old Joe Flacco, who's basically the older white version of Jameis Winston, Mr. Crab Legs himself.
Mm-hmm.
So only just to throw the ball up in the air, and yet he can go grab it. So I will say that I will say that AJ Brown will be a top 5 receiver.
Okay.
I am locking that in. I'm not going to say nothing about 8 to 5. I'm saying top 5. He's going to be the 5th best receiver in the league.
Okay. So I'm going to answer your question too, Lackey Foo. I do think the Patriots are frauds. Now obviously we're 2 different hosts. We're not going to have the same opinions. I am going to disagree on AJ Brown. I still think he's going to have a good year. He's going to be good, but I don't know. The Patriots team, like, they're going from the second easiest schedule. Last year, they had the second easiest strength of schedule. And this year, they have the 6th hardest. So, it's going to be a big difference in games. So, I think the Patriots are just, what? Never mind. I think the Patriots are going to struggle. And I think A.J. Brown will have a decent year. Like, I think going from Jalen Hurts to Drake May is a huge upgrade because I'm not a Jalen Hurts guy. I don't believe in Jalen Hurts. So I think it's a huge upgrade going from him to Drake May. But I still I don't think that they're going to be able to keep up because the team is they're going against hard opponents. But I still think the Patriots are going to be decent, but they're definitely going to have a big step back from last year because now they actually got to show that they weren't frauds like last year because they got manhandled in the Super Bowl.
Yes, it was not a fun game to watch.
Yeah. Puka Nakua 1217 says Giants comeback will be legendary. I agree. I'm very excited to see that. Jules Ash says Falcons are the Super Bowl guaranteed. He spelled multiple things to unpack with that message. Thanks, sound guy. Cool it. First of all, you completely spelled guaranteed wrong. I don't see a single U in that word. And Falcons are the Super Bowl. A team can't be the Super Bowl, bud. I think you mean
bad grammar.
I think you mean the Falcons will be in the Super Bowl, which even then, that is so far off. No team with Tua Tagovailoa or Tua Turnbull is going to be in the Super Bowl. Not happening. Puka Nakua 1217 says, Buddy won a Super Bowl. Winning a Super Bowl is a team sport. Bud. Team sport.
Yep.
That's like saying Sam Darnold has two. Sam Darnold has been to 2 Super Bowls. One of them he was a backup. So you can't even say he's been. You can't really say he's been to 2 Super Bowls.
I got it. That's like saying man, I just had his name.
What is
He was Joe Burrow's backup at LSU.
Brennan.
Miles Brennan. That's like saying that Miles Brennan is a 2019 champion.
That's like saying Kenny Pickett is a Super Bowl champion.
Exactly. That doesn't mean anything. Son, I'm crying. That's improper grammar. There's supposed to be a G after that.
Yeah.
You spelled that completely wrong.
All right, next breakout candidate that I want to talk about. Yeah, exactly, Nick Folk. I want to talk about the Bears' offense. I think the Bears are actually going to be good this year. People are saying the Bears are going to be bad. Caleb Williams, I actually think Caleb Williams is pretty good. I don't think he should have been the Madden cover. I think that's a little different.
I was scared.
Yeah, or JSN. But even though people have been saying that what's his name, Caleb Williams is not that good, he's definitely a good quarterback. I'm pretty sure he just set the Bears franchise record for most passing yards in a season,
which is not that hard to do.
Yeah, I know it's still not hard. But it's still doing that in his second year. It's still pretty good.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of he's promising. Indiana Bears, yep.
Pretty much, yes.
Yes. But Caleb Williams, I think he's good, and they just traded away DJ Moore. He's a Buffalo Bill now. So that's one receiver out of the way. So that gives Rome Odunze and Luther Burden a chance to get more snaps, get more receptions, which I think Luther Burden is going to have a really good year next year. I'm not saying he's going to be like JSN last year. I just think he's going to I think he's going to fill in the wide receiver 1 shoes because we saw him last year. There's that big trick play they did some random week, and he's really promising if you really give him a chance because he's a stud. So I think he's going to be able to fill in the shoes well. I think he's going to be like the number 1 receiver in Chicago next year. I think he's going to have a breakout.
Awesome.
And someone else I want to talk about is going into his second year, Cam Ward for the Tennessee Titans. They really beefed up the Titans this year. I don't think they're going to be a playoff contender. They could put up a fight, but they're not going to be much next year. They're still clearly rebuilding. But it says the chat disconnected. Are we good? Check the pod. Hold on.
Oh, we successfully connected.
Okay, we're good. Jack and Nate. Thank you, Puka Nakua. Thank you.
Thank you, Puka Nakua. 1217.
What was I saying? Cam Ward.
Cam Ward.
They beefed up the team a lot. Cam Ward was working with Calvin Ridley and Xavier Restrepo last year as his top receivers. Calvin Ridley sucks. He's not good anymore. He's washed. He's not even healthy half the time, and he's just not performing wherever he is healthy. He sucks. So they brought in Wan'Dale Robinson, who had a great year last year. After Malik Neighbors got hurt, Wan'Dale Robinson got over 1,000 receiving yards. That was really impressive. And now he's going to be a receiver for Cam Ward. And they also drafted Carnell Tate with the 4th overall pick. And I think people are saying Carnell Tate's the wide receiver 1 of the entire draft, but that's not how it is. I think I think Wan'Dale Robinson I keep looking. I'm just listening. Okay. I think Wandale Robinson is like definitely going to take the wide receiver 1 role, and Carnell Tate is easily going to take the wide receiver 2 role. Because like I said last week on the pod, uh, Carnell Tate was the wide receiver 2 for Ohio State whenever he got drafted. And he's going to be. They drafted him thinking. Or some people are saying that he's going to go from being the wide receiver 2 at Ohio State to being the wide receiver 1 on an NFL team. That's not going to happen. He has not had the experience as a wide receiver 1 yet. So he's going to be the wide receiver 2 for the Titans with Wandale leading the receivers. Wandale's going to be receiving. And I think Cam Ward just has a lot more weapons now. Going from Xavier Restrepo and Calvin Ridley to Carnell Tate and Wandale Robinson, that is such a huge upgrade. And I think Cam Ward's actually going to have a pretty good year next year. And they still need a little help with the O-line. The O-line still needs to be beefed up a little bit. And they still need a running back because Tony Pollard is not.
Tony Pollard is
not very good. And what's the other guy's name? I forgot the other running back.
I have no idea.
I cannot remember his name, but like he's had his moments, but he's not going to be a starting running back.
No.
And if the Cardinals did not draft Jeremiah Love, he would without a doubt be a Tennessee Titan. He was supposed to go to Tennessee, but obviously he went to the Cardinals. But I think Cam Ward's going to have a much better year. I'm excited to see him play.
Yeah, there's one guy that I really want to talk about, and I mean, you want to talk about like people that are going to shine next year, but I have somebody that's going to shine. Well, that shined last year, but will shine even more in this upcoming year, and that's Tyler Shuck. That is Tyler Shuck. I mean, thank you, sound guy. Like he did great last year. Great for his start. Like he was magnificent. He brought this pitiful Saints franchise and
Nice, Max.
That's what's up.
It's getting spicy in the
But yeah,
comments.
Tyler Shuck brought the Saints franchise, put him on a pedestal, and actually put the Saints on the map for once. And years, probably like 6 years, probably like that. 5, 6 years. Like this. Shut up, Scott.
Oh, sorry.
Like this is probably like. Don't say that, Max. Don't no. Not around here. Not around the Lanyap Sports.
Lanyap Sports.
We don't do that here.
All right.
So yeah. Anyways, thank you, sound guy. So like, Tyler Shuck is great. Tyler Shuck is wonderful. But now that they got Jordan Tyson, in my opinion, the best wide receiver in the whole entire draft class, if he's healthy. If he's healthy, he's the best. I will say that. Injuries may put him down a little bit, but you know what? Doesn't get hurt. I say that, yeah, like I said, he will be the best rookie wide receiver. So, anyways, Tyler Shuck is
All right.
okay. Jules, you're getting put in timeout. Bye.
30 minutes.
Yep. Goodbye, Jules. Anyways, Tyler Shuck will be a whole lot better, and I say a whole lot better, than he was last season. Now that he has not just Chris Olave, but also Chris Olave and Jordan Tyson. Both really good hands. Chris Olave stays healthy, no more concussions. Boom. Great wide receiver. Probably maybe top 10. Now that he has Shuck for a whole season, I can say that Chris Olave has the potential. I'm not saying that he will be, but he has the potential to be a top 10 wide receiver. Jordan Tyson has the potential to be the best rookie wide receiver. So take that with what you will, but I will That's my take on Tyler Shuck. That's my take on the topic.
I agree for Tyler Shuck. I definitely think he would have a huge breakout. Now, I'm just saying this as I'm not like saying, oh, Tyler Shuck is Josh Allen. I'm just saying, if you really look at the stats, Tyler Shuck technically had a better rookie year than Josh Allen. Josh Allen did not have a good rookie year. He did not play very well. But look at him now. He's now an MVP. So just let Tyler Shuck cook. Let him start the whole season instead of being benched half the season behind Spencer Rattler. Give him a whole season. He has a new wide receiver, like you talked about, Jordan Tyson. He's a stud. If you watch his film, you will see he's an absolute stud. He is so good at catching, and he's going to be really good. And obviously, that's if they stay healthy. Chris
Yes.
Olave and Jordan Tyson both do get injured a little often. So if they stay healthy, which hopefully they do, but what's going on? Why is the thing frozen?
Oh.
Okay,
I don't know.
all right,
he's
we're good.
bugging.
Sorry about that. Sound guy is about to get fired.
Yeah.
But
First day on the job, he's about to get fired.
yeah. We also beefed up the O line. We got David Edwards, the free agent right guard or left guard. He's a guard from Buffalo. He's going to be a good player, and he played with Josh Allen. He's played with good quarterbacks, and he's been hyping up Tyler Shuck this offseason. He could just be saying that because they're on the same team. Can't say anything bad about him, but he's been sounding excited about Tyler Shuck. So it should be fun to watch.
Lakifu says, will the Saints win the division this year?
It's definitely a real possibility.
If they stay healthy and if Tyler Shuck plays to like the best of his ability and really uses his weapons, then and if the defense plays like they did last season. I will say the Saints, I went back and looked at it. The Saints were a surprise dark horse with defenses. Like they were actually really good.
Yeah, like
Really,
the first
really good.
the first half of the year it wasn't very good,
No.
but the second half our defense actually started stepping up. They were
Yes.
actually playing pretty good.
You know, they got their stuff into gear, and now they're doing great. Defense plays like they did last season. The second half, offense plays to the best of, like I said, of Shuck's ability. Shuck is the quarterback, so they have to play. He kind of dictates how they play. Shuck plays great. The offense will play great.
Yeah.
The defense does well. Guess what? They can win the division. None of that happens. I will say that the Buccaneers will win the division. I will say that it'll be Bucks, Saints, Panthers, Falcons, Jules.
I feel like the only team that is like not competing for the division title is the Falcons.
Yeah.
Like compared to the Buccaneers and the Saints and the Panthers, the Falcons are not better than them.
Yeah.
Not better than any of them.
We're not saying this like just because Jules is a Falcons fan, but we're saying this just because the Falcons are that bad.
Yeah, the Falcons thank you.
Thank you,
The
sir.
Falcons are not doing anything with Tua or Michael Penix.
Penix.
They're not doing anything with them.
No.
So until they get the quarterback situation fixed, which it shows they're not good at doing that,
Yeah.
bringing in Kirk Cousins and Michael Penix in the same offseason. It seems they're not very good with quarterback decisions since
No.
Matt Ryan. But I don't think I feel like the Buccaneers, like, if as long as Baker doesn't play like he did last year, like, he'll be good. Cause,
In the second half.
Yeah.
After the Lions game, and I will say he did good before that Lions game.
He did.
I think the Lions game just I don't know what happened, but it must have crushed his hopes and dreams.
Yeah.
So yeah. But anyways, as you were saying.
If Baker actually plays, Max, I'm not answering that question. If Baker actually plays like how he did the first half of the season last year, then the Buccaneers could be a contender for the division title. And also the Panthers. The Panthers actually had a really good offseason. They brought in Jalen Phillips and someone else for the defense. And they got offensive rookie of the year, Ted McMillan, coming back. They're actually building a pretty decent team. I still think the Saints will beat the Panthers because just the Saints last year swept the Panthers, right? Didn't they sweep the Panthers? Or am I making that up? Am I
I
wrong?
think they might have
I'm,
lost
I,
that
think,
last
I
one.
might be making that up. I might be making that up.
I thought they lost the last one. I thought they won the first one, maybe. Or maybe they lost the first one, won the last one.
I'm not sure.
Something
But
like that.
I still think the Saints are going to outshine the Panthers because I don't know. I just don't think the Panthers are still good enough to like actually be like a good contender. And also, the Saints have the second easiest strength of schedule in the entire league.
They swept.
They swept
They
it.
swept.
Yeah, the Saints swept the Panthers last year, and now we have Jordan Tyson, David Edwards, and Travis Etienne. Etienne. No, sorry, but yeah, I think the Saints. I definitely think the Saints are going to win the division this year. And even though the Saints are still like sort of in a rebuild, like our defense is still pretty good. It still needs help because we lost to Mario Davis and Cam Jordan. But as long as we fix the holes in the defense, like this is actually a good team.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's pretty much it for the Saints. Is there any other breakout contenders? Oh yeah, there's someone I want to talk about, Omarion Hampton for the Chargers. Will the Falcons win a game this year? It's debatable. That's Jules isn't gonna like that, but that's debatable. Yes, they're gonna win.
If the Falcons, I'd say their ceiling is 7 wins. Their ceiling is 7 wins.
Yeah.
Their floor is 2.
Yeah.
I will say the floor is 2.
They are going to have a good draft pick. They are going to have a stinker.
Yeah.
But I mean, you can't.
They're going to get a nice quarterback in the draft.
Yeah. It's hard to say that they'll be bad whenever they have studs like Bijan Robinson and Drake London and
Kyle Pitts.
Yeah, and you got some pretty good people on defense like James Pierce. At the side. Oh my gosh. I'll talk about James Pierce. We don't know if he's even coming back to football yet. Let me know when you have to sign. He got in a little trouble with the feds. Woo! So we're not too sure if James Pierce is coming back, but chances are, because he's an athlete, there's gonna be like, all right, fine, come back, because I guess
Yeah.
athletes can get away with anything at this point.
Pretty
We
much.
already talked about Brendan Sorsby, but yeah, if James Pierce comes back, like they're gonna win a few games. They're not the worst team in the league. That goes to the Dolphins, but yeah. Thank you. I think the Falcons' ceiling is also 7-10. Honestly, maybe 6-11, and I think their floor is like 4-13.
Yeah, it's going to be a very bad year, I would say, for I wouldn't say the NFC South, but I would say just the Falcons in general. I feel like the Falcons are going to be the only team that brings this division down even more than it is now already.
Yeah.
Like this division was pitiful. You have the Panthers with a losing record gets into the playoffs, which is disgusting.
Yeah.
And yet the Falcons are going to bring it down even more because they're really bad. They're really bad.
Yeah. The confusing thing about the NFC South is that it's actually pretty competitive in the NFC South, just not in a good way. Thank you, sound guy. They're just so close together because they're all just mid, but they got some teams in there that could be good. But back to my next breakout candidate, Omarion Hampton. I'm so big on Omarion Hampton this year. He's a starting running back for the Chargers now, and he got injured last year. And also,
Shut up, Skyler.
okay, sound guy's about to get fired.
Yeah.
I told y'all. So really, in my opinion, we already saw Omarion Hampton for he played really good for like 2 games, and then he got hurt for like the rest of the season. So really, I think it just depends on if the Chargers O-line can actually stay healthy. If they can actually stay healthy, which is not what happened last year, but if they keep people like
Joe Alt.
Joe Alt and Rashawn Slater, like if those guys can stay healthy, That's a good O line,
Yes.
and Amari Hampton will shine under that offensive line. And I just think if he actually gets a healthy season with that healthy O line, like he's going to be a top. I think he's going to be a top 5 running back next year. I think he's going to be really good. That is my hot take, I suppose. But I think Amari Hampton's going to be really good next year. I'm big on him. But yeah, that's all my breakout candidates that I want to talk about. Is there any more you want to talk about?
I think if there's any, in my opinion. Yeah. I'll talk about one. I said his name before, but Justin Jefferson. That's the guy that I kind of want to talk about. New quarterback in Kyler Murray.
Mm-hmm.
New quarterback. I'm not saying that he's going to be up to his before seasons, but I will say that he's going to do better now that he doesn't have 9 as his quarterback.
Anything's better than
Anything, I'm better than I'm sorry, but I don't mean that. Please follow the podcast. Anyways, like Kyler Murray coming in, you have a nice, decent, a decent arm. I will say he's not the best, but he's not the worst. He has a decent arm, so I will give Kyler Murray that. And I feel like now that he has Justin Jefferson, a top 5 wide receiver, then he will do. Then Justin Jefferson will now have a somewhat good year. Maybe coming close to like 1,200 yards, something like that. Maybe you're looking at it. I would say his ceiling is like 1,400. His absolute ceiling is 1,400 for Jettas.
Okay.
His floor is like
900.
yeah, like 900, 800, something like that. Yeah. But I will say that Justin Jefferson will have a breakout year.
It's kind of hard to say he'll have a breakout year because he's already like a top 5 receiver in the league.
I'm comparing this breakout year to like his last season.
Okay.
That's what I'm comparing.
Yeah, I think we might be talking about like 2 different kinds of breakouts.
Are you talking about like young stars that are gonna have a breakout?
Yeah, I'm talking about people who
Okay.
have not like proved that they're a star yet.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay, let me say then. We'll go with how about this? I'm a very big Browns fan, so I'll have to give it to who should I say? I'll probably say actually this probably Dylan Sampson. I will say Dylan Sampson. Quinshon Judkins, we already know the number one for the Browns right now. Number one running back. Dylan Sampson though, speedy dude. He is speedy. Thank you, Jay. He's very, very fast. You hand the ball off to him. If he finds a hole, he's gone. He was really good at Tennessee. Now he's really good at the Browns. While he's on there, so he's going to be a wonderful backup. He's going to be, God, Quinshon Judkins is he's going to be his David Montgomery. That's what I'd say.
Okay.
It's going to be like some sort of Jahmyr Gibbs, David Montgomery. Like you have one for sure star, but you have a really dang good backup. So
Okay.
that's what I'll say. So I feel like Dylan Sampson is going to have a pretty nice year.
I like it. We're going to skip this category. I'm
Sounds
really
good.
worried about that.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about players and coaches that are on the hot seat. They got a lot to prove this year. They could either like prove that they still are good, or they can get cut or fired.
Mhm.
And the first person I want to talk about is Jalen Hurts.
Yes, we already talked to a minute about him, but let's go.
Yeah, Jalen Hurts. There's been a bit of drama with him last season because he kind of had a not great year last year, and now he doesn't even have AJ Brown anymore. So he's got a lot to prove that he can still be like the starting quarterback for this team. And there's even been staff members complaining about Jalen Hurts lately. So he's got to get better with the staff. So I feel like worst case scenario for Jalen Hurts, he messes up this year. He isn't playing good, or he isn't getting along with people. Eagles might do something. They might bench him or something. I don't know, but I'm not a big Jalen Hurts guy. I'm not a big fan of him. So it's kind of hard for me to talk about this when I already don't really like him. But like, it's kind of hard to say that he'll be benched too because there's not really. I mean, there's not much better quarterbacks in Philly right now, so they're probably going to keep him in. But like worst case scenario, they could like trade him away, get rid of him, draft a new guy because this next season, uh, the quarterback class should be loaded. That's what we thought last year, but it was not loaded. But maybe this year it will be.
We're really hoping.
But is there anything you want to say about Jalen Hurts?
I mean, you're getting rid of your. I will say your top guy. Even though he was the wide receiver one, I would say that Devontae Smith is your top guy, even with AJ Brown. But yeah, I will say that you're getting rid of one of your best guys. Your stock is going to plummet. Your stock is going to plummet. So, and then now that you still have Saquon, and now that, like I said, AJ Brown is gone, that's going to be even more handoffs, drop offs to Saquon, which still probably top 5 running back in the league right now. So Jalen Hurts is not going to do all too good, and if he does do good, it's going to be with the flat routes. That's what he's going to do good on. He's not going to do some magnificent boom deep ball down to Devontae Smith and miraculously catch it. Maybe like once or
Continue.
maybe like once or twice, but that's it. It's not going to be like some miraculous in the breadbasket like rookie year Baker Mayfield type stuff. No, that's not what he's going to do. That's not Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts is he's flat routes, tush push, hand off to Saquon or AJ Brown deep ball, but now it's Devontae Smith deep ball, and then punt. So
Yeah.
that's exactly how it's going to go.
Yeah. I feel like this next season for the Eagles is just going to be hand off to Saquon for 1 yard, deep pass to Devontae Smith, incomplete. Tush push, touchdown. That's how it's going to be. He's a tush push merchant. That is how he gets all of his touchdowns. I don't think he's good.
No.
But what should we stay away from Jalen Hurts in fantasy football drafts? That depends on your stance on Jalen Hurts. For me, absolutely.
Yes, I will second that, and I will say absolutely. There is a lot better quarterbacks that you can pick than Jalen Hurts. I will say, like, maybe if you're trying to pick a backup, I would say, but I would not put Jalen Hurts as your number. I wouldn't do that.
Well, what was that?
Well, Skyler.
Anyways. So, I think the Eagles, just the team in general, how the team will go, solely depends on Jalen Hurts for me. Like, if Jalen Hurts can actually prove us wrong and actually play good, I feel like he could actually get Devontae Smith a lot of yards. I think Devontae Smith could actually have a pretty good year, especially since now they got Mekhi Lemon as the wide receiver too.
Yep.
Devontae Smith is just replacing A.J. Brown, and Mekhi Lemon is just filling in Devontae Smith's old role.
Really, really good wide receiver. If you watch this film at USC, really, really good.
Yeah, they have a good wide receiver room. It just depends on Jalen Hurts, on if he can fumble or not.
Yes.
But yeah, I think personally, I don't think it's going to work out. I don't think Jalen Hurts is going to be very good.
No, not at all.
Do you think Mahomes will be in the MVP race this season? If Rashee Rice doesn't get in trouble, then yes. Patrick Mahomes is coming off his ACL tear, and Rashee Rice is still a good receiver, as much drama as he gets into. I think he could be an MVP candidate.
Yeah.
But who's someone else on the hot seat? Someone else on the hot seat. Bo Nix. Because in the AFC Championship, at the end of the game, we didn't even know until after the game ended. He, tore his ACL or something. So he was out for the rest of the playoffs. And I don't know if you saw the photo of him post-surgery, but that leg looked messed up. And even then, before the surgery, he was, not bad, but he just wasn't, a great quarterback. Because, there would be games where the Broncos' offense just could not get it going. Like the Broncos' offense was struggling a little bit last year, and maybe you can blame it on the wide receiver room because it's not great. You got Cortland Sutton, you got
Pretty much
other
the
other
only-
people. So now you got Troy Franklin. You got Troy Franklin. But now this year you got Jalen Waddle on that team too. I think Jalen Waddle's easily going to be the wide receiver one.
I will, yes, 100%.
But even then, like Bo Nix has stuff to prove because he's got to prove he can still play after that injury. And I don't know if you heard all the buzz last year, but there were like heated moments between Bo Nix and who's the head coach?
Sean Payton.
Yeah, Sean Payton. There was some tension between Sean Payton and Bo Nix. So, Sean Payton said that if they knew about his injury before the draft, he said they wouldn't have drafted him. So that's a lot to say to your own quarterback. So there's tension between Bo Nix and Sean Payton, and also Bo Nix has to come back from his injury and he needs to prove that he can actually get the offense going. If he does all that, then fine, he's the quarterback for the Broncos. But I don't know. We'll have to wait and see how it goes. He's on the hot seat.
Yeah. There's a coach that I want to put in here. First year head coach, and I will say that he's on the hot seat already. I will say that he's Buffalo Bills head coach. Who is he?
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
I know.
Former offensive coordinator.
Yeah.
Gosh, doggity D.
I got you.
Joe Brady.
Joe Brady, yes.
Oh.
Joe Brady. I say that he's already on the hot seat. I didn't like that. If y'all saw my other videos, my other lives, I was not a fan of Joe Brady becoming the head coach. I wasn't a fan of it. This guy is so offensively minded that I don't think there's room for defense in his brain. Kind of like Mike McDaniel, no offense. That he's a great coordinator, one of the best coordinators. Head coach though, I'm not seeing it. But the Bills got to the what was the record? They had a really good record last season, right?
The Bills, I think it was I think it might have been like 11-6.
11-6. 11-6. That's a dang good winning record, in my opinion. But do you fire Sean McDermott, right?
Yeah, they fired him.
Yeah, fired him. Now Joe Brady coming in, and I just don't see that working. I don't see it happening. I say that he's going to be gone within 2-3 years. He's going to get fired. He's going to go be a coordinator somewhere else, and that team is going to be wonderful. Kind of like Robert Saleh did with now that he's at the 49ers. I feel like it's going to be somewhat of that situation, except whoever needs an offensive coordinator, the Browns, that they could hopefully pick him up after the Bills have already used him. That'd be great.
While we're on the topic of head coaches, we got to talk about some other ones, like Zach Taylor for the Cincinnati Bengals.
Yes.
He's got a lot to prove this year.
Yes.
Because you want to talk about it?
Yes.
Yeah, you
Yes.
go for it. Go for it.
My AFC North brain here. He was the only head coach out of the AFC North that did not change places. Kevin Stefanski to the Falcons. Mike Tomlin somewheres.
He's
retirement, I'm
I think he's
guessing.
like an analyst now or something.
Something like that. He's not head coaching now. And then John Harbaugh now, no, Jim Harbaugh, right? Jim or John? John Harbaugh, I was right. Now in the Giants. And then Zach Taylor's still here? I'm sorry, not the most, but one of the most mid coaches out there, especially for the NFC North, which was once the greatest division. I said the greatest, like the best division in football. And then now it's like this. But Zach Taylor, with all the stuff that he's doing, not having a good offense with absolutely great weapons, not having a defense that's worthy of talking about, like Zach Taylor's doing nothing but mediocre stuff for this Bengals team, and I think that he needs to be gone.
Yeah.
This is probably his last, maybe second to last season. I don't see him going much farther.
Yeah.
No.
I really think it just depends on the defense because no matter what, that offense is going to thrive as long as Joe Burrow is healthy. Because they got like the top 3 offense in the league, and we're going to the third year of the Bengals not really having a good defense. If it takes you 3 years to build a defense, if it's still bad, you gotta go.
Yes.
You
yes.
already have offense complete. Don't touch offense. If you still cannot get the defense right while the offense is fine, what are you doing? What are you busy doing? It's just like you gotta fix that defense. If it's not fixed, you gotta go. Which I like how they got Dexter Lawrence. I think he's a good player. Some people say he's washed, which he didn't have a great season last year, but I still think he's good, and he's definitely going to help this defense. And it really just depends on the defense. If the defense is good, Zach Taylor might stay. If the defense is bad, Zach Taylor will probably get fired.
Yeah.
But yeah. Another head coach I want to talk about, Aaron Glenn, the Jets head coach. He's going to his second year, and last year the Jets had an absolute stinker.
Stinker of a year. It was
Stinker.
bad. It was
Bad.
really bad.
And they during the midseason they traded away like half their team. They traded away Sauce Gardner. They traded away Quinnen Williams. I mean, all they got left is Brees Hall and Garrett Wilson. And I just want to say, Aaron Glenn, this dude said that Geno Smith is going to lead him to the promised land after they traded for Geno Smith. What are you talking about? Did you see him last year? He's terrible. He's
really
awful.
bad.
He's not good. And the fact that he's a starting quarterback for this team,
Proves that you don't know what you're doing as a head coach. That just proves that you don't know what you're doing.
yeah, I think this guy is like as hot as his seat is lava hot.
Mhm.
I think he's going to be the first head coach to get fired this year.
Yes.
I think he's gone. I think he's a goner.
If you saw the what am I thinking of?
I don't know.
If you ever watched Cat in the Hat and the little water slide on Mrs. Kwan, and then they go into the bathroom and the little toilet's on fire. That's exactly what we're talking about. That one.
This is cool.
That's the hot seat.
That's some
right
ball
there.
knowledge, Nate.
It is some ball knowledge. Some Mike Myers. Cat in the Hat.
I like that. All right. Is that all for the head coaches? Yeah, that's all for the head coaches. Another quarterback. There's multiple quarterbacks I want to talk about. Another one I want to talk about is C.J. Stroud. Since his rookie, he had a really good rookie year. He got Offensive Rookie of the Year. And since then, he just has not played like how he used to. And I think if they beef up that offensive line, which I gotta be honest, I'm not sure if they really fixed it up that much. I mean, they drafted a guard in the first round. Maybe that was good. I don't know. I mean, it seemed like kind of a reach, but like I feel like if C.J. Stroud can actually pick up, like do what he did, his rookie year, then I actually think the Texans are probably really good. But it really just depends on C.J. Stroud. If he cannot play like he did rookie year, and he just plays like how he did the last 2 years, like he's not going to make it. Which the Texans did pick up his 5th-year option, so he's going to be here for this upcoming season and the next season. But besides that, there's like no sign of an extension unless he proves he earns that extension, and he's got to do that this year or next year. But I feel like he should really do it this year while the Texans defense is at its best.
Yes.
This is what I was saying last year. I think the Texans are going to be really good as long as C.J. Stroud can pick up the pace and actually be good.
Yeah.
That's someone else I have on the hot seat. Someone else I have on the hot seat is, I mean, I guess you can say this, Deshaun Watson. He's he's going to be the quarterback. He's going to be the starting quarterback for the Browns, and he's already gotten in trouble with some other stuff. And not the sound I would have used.
Especially not with kids cheering, but
Oh goodness.
okay. Yeah,
The-
he's got it.
Deshaun Watson, if he can prove like he's actually still like a starting quarterback, which I don't think he's going to, he's going to be booed because the Browns GM already admitted that the Deshaun Watson trade a few years ago was not good. He admitted it himself. So this is Deshaun Watson's last chance with the Browns to prove that he can be a quarterback for their team. Because if not, going right back to Shador Sanders.
Yes, and with Andrew Barry doing the stuff that he's doing, like even over the past like years, something like that, like getting a bunch of picks and trading away these veterans to try to get the younger guys. And I like how and I said this in our previous podcast. We're trying to get some younger talent and trying to get a lot of picks for the Browns. So I feel like that's kind of what we're doing. You're not going to be able to trade Deshaun Watson away, so you're not going to be able to get picks unless you get maybe like a 7th round, 6th round for him. That's about it. But I feel like you said, this is Deshaun Watson's last chance. But not just for the Browns. I feel like that's for any team. Like if you're bad on the Browns, which I mean pretty much every quarterback is bad on the Browns except Joe Flacco in 2023 and Baker Mayfield in 2018. But other than that, like you're like this is the Browns I'm talking about. Like I know it more than anybody here. I mean, I've lived through it, I guess. But Deshaun Watson is not our answer at all. Not at all. I'm not confident in him whatsoever. I'm not confident in Shador Sanders either.
Yeah.
I'm not confident in Dylan Gabriel, even though they basically said, "Hey, Dylan Gabriel, screw you," and they gave his number already to Jared Verse, and they didn't even talk to him about it.
Yeah, they gave him
6.
yeah.
They gave him
Darren
6.
number.
Which, what? My gosh, dude.
It's bad, but
Yeah.
Deshaun Watson, like this isn't even his last chance to be a starting quarterback for the Browns. This is his last chance to start in the NFL at all because no other team's going to want Deshaun Watson after what he did. No one's going to want him, especially
maybe Aaron Glenn's Jets, maybe. Maybe to lead him to the promised land, they will.
Like, you can't be doing all that stuff we're not going to talk about outside of football and be bad at football. You can't do both and actually be in the NFL. You got to pick one or the other. Don't talk about the voice crack. But, yeah, Deshaun Watson is on the hot seat for sure. And same with Aaron Glenn. I think we already know what the outcome's going to be. But I think that's it for, I think we need to get to the next segment and wrap it up.
Yeah.
So
We're pushing an hour, so.
We are going to do a little fun game. We're going. You might have seen some videos on it. What we're going to do is our sound guy here is going to say a NFL player, and we are not going to. And he's going to say the NFL player, and then he's going to start naming a bunch of other NFL players, and we don't speak until we hear a better NFL player than the first guy he names.
Yes. So which group of
We're going to start out with
start
wide
with?
receivers first.
Wide receivers?
Okay.
Awesome.
Sounds good.
Let's go. Let's get it.
All right, everybody. So, rules of the game. I'm going to say one player.
Okay.
That's the topic player. You speak only when you hear a better player than the player listed before.
Okay. Sounds good.
So, for our first wide receiver, we have Drake London. Okay.
Okay.
Let me pull up my list. All right. All right. Devontae Adams. Devontae Smith. Ooh. Nate, you not speaking? All right, here we go. Malik Neighbors. Nothing? Chris Olave.
I'm gonna have to speak there. I'm gonna have to speak there. Okay, I mean, Drake London's good. Drake London's damn good. Chris Olave, though, if Chris Olave is healthy,
Mr. CTE himself.
yes, Mr. CTE, Mr. Concussion, besides Tua,
Cuckoo.
I would say that Chris Olave is better than Drake London. I will say that. It's close, but I will say that Olave is better.
All right, Jack. Zay Flowers. I don't agree with that. I don't even know why it's on this list. T. Higgins. Rasheed Rice. Ooh. Drake London. George Pickens.
George Pickens.
Yeah, I was about to say.
I-
Everybody
I-
above here is pretty better than
I do want to say though, are we talking about healthy Malik Neighbors, or are we just throwing him on the field and assuming he doesn't get hurt? Because if we're assuming,
I was kind of assuming that, like with Chris Olave, that he's healthy.
Yeah.
That's what I was assuming.
if we're assuming Neighbors is healthy, give me Neighbors all the way without a doubt. But if we're like taking into the fact that Malik Neighbors can get hurt, I might lean towards Drake.
Yeah.
London, because
Like if
Drake
you're
London
saying-
doesn't get hurt often.
Yeah. Like
All
if
right.
you're saying Neighbors is better than London. Yeah.
Neighbors is definitely better than London, but if we're taking in health factors, then I think I might have to take London.
All right, next up we're gonna do running backs.
Running backs. Okay.
We're gonna do Josh Jacobs.
Josh Jacobs, okay.
Josh Jacobs. Is it
Okay.
1 to 2 or what?
We can do two.
2 for each position.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll do running backs and then we'll go back. All right, so we're gonna do running backs.
Okay.
Josh Jacobs,
Okay.
Josh Jacobs.
I like
Okay.
it.
That'll be tough. Okay.
Travion Henderson, Montgomery. Okay. Quinshawn Judkins, Scadaboo. DeAndre Swift. Travis Achan. Kyron Williams. Alright. I know Jack's about to jump up and down. Devon Achan.
I'm speaking. I don't care. You can call me biased because I'm a Dolphins fan. I don't care. You give Devon Achan the same O line Josh Jacobs has. Devon Achan is going to be electric. He is such a good running back.
Holy
he's the most
Glaze.
he's the most underrated running backs in the league. I don't even care if it's because I'm a Dolphins fan. I don't care. It's not biased. Devon Achan is so underrated. He is on such a terrible team. I love the Dolphins. I'm a Dolphins fan for life, but we are terrible right now, and Devon Achan cannot thrive under that team yet. We beef up that team. Devon Achan is better.
Alright, Nate. Amari and Hampton. Ashton Genty. Saquon. Ooh, that's a tough one. Josh Jacobs and Saquon? I don't know. I feel like I would speak. But I don't know, Nate. It's you.
I would say Saquon's better. I gotta give it to Saquon.
Alright, we'll let you not speak.
Hold on.
Oh?
We'll time out real quick. Time out. Are we talking about like this past season? If we're talking about this past season, then I'm not speaking.
Okay.
If
That's fair.
This past season, then no, I'm not speaking. Josh Jacobs is better.
But Saquon ran for 2,000 yards the season before. 2,000
That was the
yards.
season before, though.
Mm.
I thought we were just talking about last season.
I get. I mean, it's just like who you think is better going into this season. Which I think Saquon's better.
I would give it to Josh Jacobs. So,
Alright.
Okay.
Derrick Henry. James Cook.
I mean James Cook. I already spoke, but I think James Cook.
Yeah.
That's where you're drawing the line.
I'll give it to James Cook.
Okay, I was about to say the next one up is Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah. I mean Christian McCaffrey.
All right, hold on. Timeout. Jules Ash 2185. But has Achan produced anything? Yes.
Yes, he has.
He ran for over 1,000 yards last year.
with that
With
Dolphins
the
O-line.
Dolphins O-line.
Exactly.
Yes.
really nasty.
I know. Yes.
We'll probably
Devon
have to
Achan.
censor that for Instagram. Okay, so.
Yes, Devon Achan has produced.
Yes.
Jules.
Alright, next up for our running back section again, Kyron Williams.
Okay.
Kyron Williams. Okay, hold on. Let me think about this. Okay.
Alright. Josh Jacobs.
I think Josh Jacobs is better.
Yeah.
No, that was very easy.
You're supposed to go farther down. You're supposed to like go back to.
Oh, my bad.
That's good.
I just started up there. Okay, so
Okay,
Josh
we'll
Jacobs.
we'll redo that. Josh Jacobs is definitely better.
Alright, y'all think Brees Hall is better than Kyron Williams?
Oh. I can't talk.
Oh wait, yeah. Redo.
Oh, okay.
Say it again.
Brees Hall. Travis Achan. Javonte Williams. Kyron Williams. Chase Brown. Ooh. Josh Jacobs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I really like Chase Brown. Chase Brown is such an underrated running back. Towards the end of the season last year, he was actually like doing really good every game.
Yeah.
He's if you actually give him a good amount of snaps every game, he's good for rushing and receiving.
What about Isaiah Pacheco?
Jules, no one was talking about Bijan. We don't care about him.
Yes. Not a single soul said anything about Bijan Robinson.
All right, chat. On to the QB. Oh, we're actually back to wide receivers.
Yeah, we missed the receiver.
We're doing George Pickens this time.
Ooh, okay. Okay.
Start from 20.
All right. Garrett Wilson. Devontae Adams. Devontae Smith. Malik Neighbors.
Just skip over Malik Neighbors.
Okay. Chris Olave. I doubt y'all are going to say this. Zay Flowers. T. Higgins. Rasheed Rice. Drake London. George Pickens. Antonio Brown. AJ Brown. Where am I? Oh, Nico Collins. Jay Jettas.
Yes, I am 100% talking for that. Oh my gosh.
I really like George Pickens. He definitely had like his earned breakout because he actually had a quarterback to play with.
Yeah.
So whenever George Pickens actually has a quarterback, he's a stud. But you gotta give Justin Jefferson.
All right.
Justin
Cheddars is a top 5
Who do
wide
y'all think
receiver.
is better, CD Lamb or George Pickens?
That's honestly a really good question. I think I might have to give it to CD Lamb still.
I would give it to CD.
I'm gonna
Healthy
give it to George
CD.
Pickens.
Really?
I think they're like neck and
They're neck and
I
neck.
think
I'm
they
gonna
are
give it to George
really
Pickens.
close.
That's definitely a competitive wide receiver room.
Because
Yeah.
CeeDee Lamb, even though he was injured, whenever he wasn't injured, he still had a little bit of a down year, like compared to his games last year. But I honestly, I might say Pickens is better. I don't know. I'll just say they're neck and neck.
I would say Pickens is a little bit better.
All right, on to our QB section.
There we go.
Let's run it.
Trevor Lawrence.
Okay.
Okay.
Got it.
Jordan Love. Baker Mayfield. Uh-oh. Are you speaking?
Think about it.
I would speak at Baker Mayfield. Better than Trevor Lawrence? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think,
Baker is
I think
just
Baker's better.
Baker just has the better
That went
arm.
by way too fast.
Yeah. Baker just has the better arm than Trevor Lawrence.
Okay.
It's just Baker has better accuracy.
Okay. Next up, Baker Mayfield.
Okay.
Oh, here we go.
Tyler Shuck. Matthew Stafford.
What?
What?
What a jump. Okay. Well then, yes.
Next on the list.
We went from Tyler Shuck to the MVP?
I know.
What are we doing?
Prime Tom Brady.
That was next on the list.
Okay, whatever.
Man, Trevor Lawrence at
Oh,
7.
we gotta redo that. Just go. Wait.
Deshaun Watson.
Just go like down. Actually down. Like
Okay.
start from the top, go down.
All right.
There you go.
We're going to do Baker Mayfield.
Redo
again.
Baker Mayfield.
We're doing it.
Josh Allen.
What? Yes.
Wait.
What? You're not talking?
Wait, hold on. Wait, I'm confusing myself now.
Yeah, you just.
Wait.
You just start in the middle? This is weird because I
Yeah,
have
yeah.
Matthew Stafford.
I'm getting it mixed up. Okay, yeah. Start from here.
All right.
All right.
Mr. Indiana Jones himself. Malik Willis. CJ Stroud. Jordan Love. Mr. Shuck. I think I already said my name to that.
Yeah, we said no to that.
Kyler Murray. Bo Nix. Dak Prescott.
I'm gonna speak. I love Baker Mayfield. He is my favorite quarterback, but I'm gonna speak on that. Dak Prescott is Dak is good.
Okay.
That's pretty much all I'm gonna give him is that Dak is good. Dak is really good, but Yeah, it's just it's Dak. You didn't speak.
Brock Purdy. Really? Okay, let me find a good one on here. Caleb Williams.
You're like constipated.
No.
Dude, just push it out already.
He's about to blow up.
Push the log out.
Jaden Daniels. I want to spoken here.
I guess I'll give it to Jay Daniels. He got injured last year, but
Drake May.
yeah, made better. All right, we'll just stop at Jay Daniels.
All right. And that concludes Speak We're
Hey.
Better.
You're the sound guy. You didn't do the outro.
Dude, you're the intern. What are you
Sorry.
doing?
Don't fire me.
Hit it.
Alright, that concludes the Lanyap Sports Podcast. Thank y'all, everybody, for joining. Yes, thank y'all
Much
so
better.
much. That's good. That's your job.
Stick to that.
So yeah, hope everybody has a happy Sunday. Yeah.
Sorry for all the technical difficulties we had. We'll try and make sure it doesn't happen next week. But that was fun.
Yeah.
No, don't leave. I'm sorry, Max.
Yeah.
This podcast has been going on for
Yeah.
a little too long. And don't fire Skylar. We'll give him another week.
I guess so.
We'll see how he does next week.
And thank you for the $20.
Yeah.
Appreciate it, 1217.
Thank you so much.
Alright.
Also, we need a sponsorship section. We need our sponsors. Sprite, you can't see the bottle. This is a Sprite bottle. Please sponsor a Sprite. Thank you, Lackey Food. Thank you.
Inca Cola, thank you for sponsoring us. Invisible Haribo Gummies,
Coca-Cola, please sponsor us.
Aeropostale, and yeah, thank y'all so much.
Apple, you can't see it, but Apple, please sponsor
Yes,
us.
Apple, please.
All right, that concludes the podcast. Thank you very
Yes.
much for attending. Me and Nate are out.
All right, peace, y'all. Y'all take care.